the difference going into the fight. I think Liam's been pro 7 years, young Jimmy 3.5. Liam's had 3 12-round fights, Jimmy's not had one, and I just think they're the key elements going at this. Liam's served his apprenticeship, and listen, you can't knock taking young Jimmy for a shot at a world title. I know there's people on the table here, if they were offered a shot at a world title, they'll most probably jump at it as well, so you can't knock him, but Liam Smith's got to do what Liam Smith's got to do and go in there and put another good performance in and show everybody that he is one of the most undeserved world champions and unrecognised at the moment in this country. Doesn't get the credit for his skill, his technical ability, and after this now we'll be looking on for moving on. Like I said to Liam, Liam's mentioned this week, we'll be looking for a fight with Miguel Cotto. That's the fight we want.
And say I don't want to be too disrespectful, but I didn't become world champion to fight Jimmy Kelly. You know, that's what's on the table, so that's what I've got my head on now, but I didn't become world champion to defend against Jimmy Kelly. You know, I have bigger aspirations, but it is what it is. It's a quick defence after I won the title, so you know, I say we chose to fight, so I chose to forget that, get my head on this one, and then I enjoy Christmas and New Year as a world champion.
No, it's rather in or there when it comes to fight night. The training's done, everything's done, the fight's upon us, so get ready to fight now, innit?
I think it's important to point out that there was no hesitancy from Jimmy taking this fight. He fancied it. You know, Liam is obviously a fresh world champion. So if you kind of come from the opponent's perspective, you're going to take on a champion. You want to take him as he's just won it, not after a few defences and he's felt comfortable. Absolutely, Liam deserves to start as the outright favourite. He's done everything that's asked of him. He's the world champion. He's the one that has been there and done it. It's up to Jimmy to make it a fight, and I'm sure he will do.
After I've knocked out George Jupp, there's levels and levels and levels below me. I mean, he's won a Southern Area title. I don't think he deserves the fight. It will show on Saturday. Just while I'm here, I'd just like to ask you a quick question, George, on how you think you're going to beat me. Because as you know, we've shared many rounds sparring, and I've beat you up, and I've outboxed you to the extent that I was taking the piss out of you, and you got the hump and said there's no need for that. And you know, I think his trainer's extremely stupid to put him in this fight, because I'm going to badly beat him up. And then sort of, yeah, we'll move on to bigger and better things. I'll be looking at fighting at world level, at better opposition than George Jupp.
George, do you see this fight playing out? You're going to cause an upset? That's the plan, yeah, we'll see Saturday.
It's the plan. It's the plan.
That's the plan. Mitchell's always got a lot to say. We've not said anything disrespectful to him. Whether or not he feels I deserve the fight, How are you a step up? How are you a step up to me? Well, I've not yet said that that's a step up.
You did. You said I was a step up. You said that you was a step up to me.
Well, I didn't
You've
say that.
You've lost 2 fights.
Listen,
You've lost 2 fights and you've knocked out 4 people. You've got hands like feathers. What do you think? What do you think you're gonna run? What do you think you're gonna run for 10 rounds? I'm gonna beat you up and I'm gonna bust you. Simple as that.
You've got to lay off the cheeks. Stop dreaming.
Don't worry. You shush. You know nothing. 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 Shush. You know nothing. What have you done for him? What have you done for him? What have you done for him? Is it in the DNA? Is it? Is it in the DNA? 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 I'll show you how good I am when I knock out your man at 130 and then move down to 126. Don't worry. Listen, you're not fighting, so you shut up. You know nothing. You've done nothing for him, so be quiet. Okay? Be quiet. I've done nothing. I've done nothing. What have you done? What have you done? Be quiet. Be quiet. Be quiet. Be quiet. I'm gonna knock your man out on Saturday, and then I'm gonna laugh in your face. Yeah? Don't worry about being in the. Don't worry about being in the DNA. George Jupp's gonna be in the A&E. All right? So don't worry about that. Okay, your man's getting knocked out, alright, and then I'm going to laugh at your face. So be quiet.
You're already talking about losing. Richard, you're already talking about losing. You've mentioned in your interview, you lose, it's still a win. Both you've mentioned it. You're already talking about losing. Shit house. Trust me. And you're not as tall as I thought you were. You were getting knocked out. Right hand. It's going to land on your chin and go down the slit. Massive mouth, I'm going to back it up every time. Every time I choke, I backed it up. Every time I choke, I backed it up. Tell me when it happened. 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 Who have you fought? You drew around with Barrington Brown as a journeyman. I'm going to knock you out. Simple as that. Yeah, turn away. Done.
Andy Lee versus Billy Joe Saunders, the WBO World Middleweight Championship, this Saturday night at the Manchester Arena. Tickets on sale now at frankwarren.com, or to watch on TV, subscribe at BoxNation.com.